Okay, welcome back again to our channel, friends. In today's video, we'll be having a kind of a question and answer session, but on something that is very, very important. This is an online business advice, please. In recent times, you see, so many of us have, been somehow cheated online, scammed online because of our involvements in so many online businesses. So I'm going to teach us something we have to understand when it comes to one particular area of online business that every online investor must know. Today we're looking at what we call HYIP. So the question is, what is HYIP and how do you get the best out of it? So this is exactly what we're going to talk about. So I encourage you, you're watching this video now, don't be like one of those that's always rush. Please pay attention and listen. Get to see and hear from me in everything we're going to talk about this video. See, I'm going to show you the disadvantages, things you have to avoid, and also how you can gain from this. Yeah, because sometimes people tell you, oh, no, don't go there, don't go there. No, you can go there and succeed. But what do you need to do? So that is exactly what this video is all about. So before we move on, I'm going to tell you what HYIP stands for. HYIP stands for what we call high yield investment programs. Investment program. Yes, high yield. You see so many of them online. Drop 5K, you're going to receive 100K. And when you join this, they are paying, you can see they are paying you. So, but let me tell you, these HYIPs, that's the high yield investment programs, they usually promise ridiculously high returns on investments with minimal or no risk from investor. It kind of make the investor feel like I don't need much, okay? And that's why whenever they come up, you see a lot of people going to the bank to withdraw their money. They say, why am I keeping my money in the bank? Some who intended before that time to use their money for business, they said, no, business gets suspended for now. I'm going to invest this money because to them, I make more here than the risk in business. No. So they so promise you there's no risk. We're experts. We can manage your fund. Just drop it. We know what to do. We have experts in our midst. We have been into business for a long time. We can do better than you could do. However, every HYIP is made to collapse on the long run, sometimes on the short run. It's all about the target they set. No HYIP program lasts for too long because it can't last. It doesn't have an economic balance. That's the truth. So these are things we're going to explore. How to, know how to operate and how to get the best out of it. Now let's go. But mind you, you can make so much money online with HYIPs. And I'm going to tell you how. So don't be scared. Don't say, okay, in that case, I'm not going to be involved. No, there are still ways to make money here. So you take time and subscribe to our channel, hit the notification button so that you can be part of what we do here always. This is the Chima the Educator video channels. Make sure you are part of this. Like this video, make your comments and share with others. We'll move on now. So, how do HYIPs operate? That's the few things. In this short video, I'm not going to be too long. I'm going to explain to you. You need to know how they operate. Now, look at it. Number one, they promise you high returns on investment. You could see the kind of, I tell you, every HYIP there, every hype, we call them high programs. They are online everywhere. Sometimes you see them offline. Yes, they are all there. The kind of ROI they promise is so much that people will always go to withdraw their money. Some close their shop, use their business capital, and invest. You know, human beings, everybody wants to, get something bigger. If you are sure that if you put in 100K in your business and after 6 months you're only going to have a profit of 20K, and someone is promising you bring the 100K, and in 2 months time you're going to get 300K. I think you could see. So why? You will not tell your business, oh boy, hold on, let me get this first. After we talk about business. So the return on investment is so high. They promise. That's why you see people. And this is one of the ways they attract everyone. And we are dealing with humans. People, we talk about what their responsiveness, the human responsiveness to things like this. You can't take it away. Once there's that bet, people are attracted. Oh my God, these guys are paying. I think he can do. So that's it. So that's one of the ways to know them. You can imagine, no banks can pay the kind of interest they pay. No, nothing. No business can give you that. So they promise high returns on investment. Number two, they make a promise of low or no risk. They make you feel that, see, even if you ask question, if you chat with the online whatever bot or whatever, you say, what are the risks? They tell you, no. We are experts. We are going to trade for you. We know how to. We are risk managers. Just bring your money, and we know how we are making this money. It's not. Maybe you think making money is difficult because you don't know how to do it. Once you invest, we'll be returning because we have many ways of generating. We have experts here who makes money like. So it's not just like don't need to be afraid. We are here for a 12-year plan. We are here for a 20-year plan. We're here in the next 5 years. We are still running. So relax. So you see, they make all this promise. They're like telling you there's no risk or there's a little risk. So this is how their promise goes. It doesn't stop there. Another thing they do that you have to know, you know what? These guys you see, they have a target. I'm going to talk about that. And they know that if they're going to make it, they need a larger community to deal with. So that's why once they come up with their programs, they don't joke with team building, referral, networking. Once you join, discover that whatever they pay as returns on investment, you don't compare it to what they pay on team building. You see a lot of incentives on team building. I can see this graphic here. You see them like kind of telling you the more you bringing people from left, right, the more your money. Imagine that guy on the middle. Can you see that? Oh, in fact, immediately you see this, you become an overnight marketer. Even if you have never done marketing before, you begin to say your friends, you are the one preaching it. In fact, they don't preach as much as you preach. You start preaching to all your friends and neighbors. Hey, I've seen a gold mine. This is great. I've never seen anything like this before, because they have attracted you. See, you discover that such programs, if you check what they're paying as returns on your investment, it may take you 2 years to recover fully, or sometimes a year, or let's say 7 to 8 or 9 months to recover fully your capital outlay. But you discover that if you are referring people, in a question of 2 days, you have made 10 times of your initial outlay. And so you are so much moved to begin to. They give these incentives, car incentives, travel incentives, Dubai incentives. So you want to bring him, you want to be a top person, building a team. So you begin to recruit, begin to talk about it. Sometimes people go on to the point of even lying. You begin to post a kind of amount of money you've never made, copy somewhere. You want to get people because you are looking for it, and they know it. They know that as long as you're bringing people, they tell you if you bring in someone who paid in $100,000, they're going to give you $10,000. Yes, you are happy you are bringing those people. But remember, they are gaining because you have brought in someone with $100,000, they give you $10,000. They have $90,000, they are watching. And the person you brought in, they are paying him only as an investor. If he wants to earn bigger, let him go and bring more. They cut their own, and they are monitoring the whole thing. They are not fools. They are here to make their own money. So you see the kind of incentives on referral and team building is always there. It doesn't stop there. Number 4, they usually have a time and recruitment recruitment timeline. So these guys you see, don't think they are dummies. Whenever they launch out, that's why most of them are dry scams. In fact, every HYIP program is out there to end in a fraudulent way. They are frauds. Because what they are doing is what they can't sustain. They know it. They know from time that there's no way we can sustain this. Yes. Those of us who understand financial management, we know. When you see something that can be sustainable, you know. You understand cost account, you'll be able to study the market and know, can all this promise stand? It will stand, they know it. But you know, people don't want those truths. People want to make money easy. So that's why they always catch everyone here. So, and they set up their time and recruitment timeline. They tell themselves, you see, whenever they start, they may say, okay, we're going to budget $200,000. So immediately as people are joining, they are paying from their own money, and people are bringing, they are looking at it, they tell themselves, in 6 months we are off here. In 3 months we are gone. Some of them may launch 1 month, they have closed shop. They tell themselves, we may be caught up on the course of time, so let's do this 1 month. Once they are done with 1 month, they close shop. You might see them, coming up with another project. You don't know they are the same people. Yes, they have got what they need in this other one. They can launch another one and get. So they are all the same, flying from one day's place to the other, doing the same thing. You understand? So so that's why some of the people wonder, well, these guys are making money. People are ready to join. Why are they closing shop? Why are they doing this? My dear, that's not their business. They are not thinking about you. They say the target that we're starting with $200,000. And once we make $1 million in this business, by the time we have made that $1 million, we must have paid people around $200,000 we already started with. Must have given it to people. So the other 800,000, we are running away with it. They don't care. No, if these guys have said we could have made more money, that's not their business. That's not the reason why they started. They're not talking about you. They came to collect that $800,000 and they're off. They go somewhere else and launch another one with fake credentials and all that, telling stories. So these are the things. So they always have a timeline and recruitment timeline. Time and recruitment timeline. We must recoup our money. Sometimes with the time they set in, if as at that time they have not yet recouped what they thought it intended to recoup, you see them doing something else. That's why most times they want to come up with some changes, upgrade and all that. They want to see how fast. They may come up with another promise. Hey, those who now upgrade to higher package, they're going to receive higher incentives. If you upgrade higher incentive, people will now, instead of withdrawing their fund, they already have that, they upgrade. They laugh behind and say, yes, we have to get this. And this is what is happening. Now, because you have known how these things work, is it enough to say, I'm not going to do it? Let me tell you, so many people that have made so much money today, you may call that money anyhow money. Yes. Many people who have made so much money today made serious money on these high programs. Yes, HYIP programs. They made money through it. Because that's why you see, let me tell you, do you know that most of the online businesses that collapse, that puts a lot of people into terrible risk. Some people even committed suicide. Do you know there are some top leaders that had over 1,000 downlines? What do you think happened to those top leaders? They too will be crying, we also lost, but they made serious money before the program collapsed. And you discover some of those leaders, when another one comes, they are still top there. They are making it. So it's discovered that even that's high programs, people make money from it. So there's a question for you. And how do you make the best out of this? But in all this, all those their promises, everything they are doing, there are risks ahead. That risk must sit. No matter how fine, how sweet the thing is earlier, be sure every high program will make people cry at the tail end of the matter. It may be those who just joined newly, but someone must be ready to cry, to talk, to shed tears. Is there. It doesn't end palatably. It doesn't just keep on working. No, it can't work because there's no economic balance. Be sure there's risk ahead. So if you are the one that that will collapse whenever you lose money, don't ever join. Don't, 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 don't ever. Don't allow any enticement. Don't ever. If you are not ready to even say, I can't afford to lose anything at all online, don't ever join these high programs. Let's move on now. Now the question is, can HYIPs make you a millionaire? Yes. And like I said before, a lot of online investors have made so much money. You see people becoming millionaires through this kind of programs. I tell you and I tell you, become millionaires and use their money and now invested in proper businesses. So that's why people are still taking the risk and doing it. So if you are such a risk taker, I'm going to show you some things you need to learn so that you can still gain something from this in a way that it's not going to cause you trouble tomorrow. So how do you do it? Let's take it now, one by one. Number one, research on the profiles of their top management persons. Why did I start with this? You see this man standing here. I'm sure whenever you join a program, you must always see, sometimes through video recording or whatever, through the graphics, you see someone posing there with a picture. You may call his name anything. Call his name, I'm from China, I'm from London, I'm from Ukraine, I'm from Finland, I'm from anywhere. This is internet, this technology. How do you know that the man with the name is the same man with the face? Can Photoshop anything. So, once the man says, this is my name, please listen to me now. Because the time has come, we need to do what you see us doing is both a business review, an online business advice, and a question and answer session. We decided to start doing this on this channel. We'll be doing this. Some of these, key terms online, we're going to be addressing them. That's why we want you to be here. Now, you ask question. This man that say I'm the CEO, launching the, and some of they still claim I've done business. Please carry that name and go to your Google, type that name. Of a truth, if you type some of these names, you still see them. They say something. Read very well. Some of us find it difficult, and I'm saying this for those who are so risk averse. You want to have a better research about the company before you put in your 10 kobo, even just a little money. But I know those who are not too risk averse may just say, I don't care, I know they could be scammed, but let me get a little money before they scam all of us. But if you're the one that you don't even want to hear that someone scams you, you must do this. And everybody should do this. Now, when you research, let me tell you something now. Go to Google and type my name, Chima Ezo, or Chima Sebastian Ezo, my full name. My dear, they see almost 34 pages. Will show you the same name rundown, everything. All my work, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, other sites, my websites, my works, my graphics. You could see years back, they're all there. You could prove that this person remained the same person. Yes, the same person. And that's why if you want to see people who are credible, they use the same name. When you see people online, they answer Natasha on Facebook. They go to Instagram, they answer Francisco. That's nonsense. And who will trust you? What are you doing? You go to WhatsApp, you answer another name, and you want to do business, credible business. People should trust you. How? So these guys, and now listen to me. Whenever any of these guys want to come and do people, they want to launch it, immediately, maybe 2 months back, they open up an Instagram account, LinkedIn account. How can someone who claims to have been in business for a long time is just opening a business account or a social media account just 3 days ago, few months ago, and you trust that he has it? You look at someone who say he has been an online businessman for a long time, and in his Instagram, he just have how many followers? This one, he's not. He discovered that he just opened up this account because of the fraud he wants to commit online. Some of them, you type that name, someone it's not their names. Those names are not even really in existence. They are not doing much. And you type their name in the first page, you won't even see their name. They begin to see related things that are not their names. Their profiles. They say we're the CEO of social company, and you can't type that name and see that name linked to that company. They are telling you that you may even see someone who is a businessman, and you type the name is saying you is a filmmaker somewhere out there in California. So you check the profiles of their top, management top management persons. It's very important. This one thing you do if you really want to, whatever, airdrop this, airdrop that, anything online, whatever coming up, any project coming that you know your money is going to be involved, or your content, things about you that you don't want to expose is going to be involved, please make sure you do these things. Very, very important. Now, the next one I'm not going to talk to, I've talked too much here, is that if you already make up your mind to join any of these high yield investment programs, you know it now. At least you know what it means. You know that every high yield investment program is bound to collapse. It can't last forever. You know it. You won't say you don't know now. You won't say, I think they told me it's going to be 12 years. It can't be. They say they are here for the next 3 years. It's not true. If they told you they are going to last for 2 years, my friend, in 3 months' time, be packing your loads. If they say we are going to last for 12 years, in fact, some of them are so terrible, they will even say 12 years. And in less than 6 months, they're off. Because they want to make you feel relaxed. 1 year, see, by 1 year, I've even become a millionaire. But they won't be there. Because they set their targets. Their target of, see, once we get this kind of money, we are off. Before these guys catch us. Yes. Now, if you now make up your mind to join, please join earlier. Join earlier. You are not joining earlier because you want to refer also. But imagine if you join earlier with $100,000. And before they run away, you're able to, even if you didn't get all your capital, but you recoup $80,000 and only run away with $20,000. Unlike you just joined today with $100,000, and by the time you open your site tomorrow, you start hearing stories of actually Bitcoin is flying up and down. And for now, I keep asking, why should Bitcoin fluctuation that goes from $50,000 or 40 something to 60 make a company be talking rubbish? Is it not what they pay you that goes there? They collect your funds and they tell stories, say Bitcoin going up, Bitcoin going down. Some people want to hack my account. Somebody running an online business that has to do with money cannot protect it and begin tomorrow tell us how they want to hack account. Whenever they start telling those stories, there's problem. Big ones. They have come in. They want to delay payment so that they can finalize. And while they're delaying payment, they never stop referral. They will tell you, keep on referring. In fact, some of them will tell you, at this time, we're working on our payment structure to refine the payment structure. If you refer more, if you refer up to 50% within this first week, we're going to give you one segment, So people will now begin to, oh, yes. You see people preaching on their behalf. These guys are real. I know them. They can't fail us. They say this project is for 3 years, so we're still on the 3rd month, so forget it. Don't fear. Don't be afraid. People are preaching on their behalf while they're walking behind. So if you're going to join earlier, so you'll be able to recoup something. Some people are so skeptical. You see a program, you have that thought, you want to join, you want to make money, but you keep on asking questions for the last 3 months. Then when the program is about to fold, that's when you join. Join earlier, very important. The next thing you do is, please don't get greedy. Some people are too greedy, and that's why they lose so much. You see, people join a program like this. I know we have that human tendency and traits. And that's why you see those who do betting, they run into big trouble. Yes, if I put in 5K and I have a return of 30K, my God, that means if I put in 50K, I could have had a return of 300K, and someone goes to borrow. Before you begin to upgrade your account, make some withdrawals and test the fruit of your investment first. Withdraw more. Withdraw more. Let the next money for upgrade be from your profits. People can go to bank and borrow millions. Go to everywhere, borrow millions of dollars. Because they want to run that. I want to recoup. And that's why when they borrow, so they borrow their lives. And when this collapses, they can't forget and say they want to run mad. The greed. And it's that greed that these guys are targeting. Maybe when they start with a smaller package. At the time when they are about running away, they come up with one new project. They say, now our investors are growing, we're upgrading, we're maintaining. We're launching one new package, higher package for people who want to aim bigger and travel around the world. If you follow in that category, you are going to have another different incentive for mega investors. You know what? And people will say, wow, mega investors. People go borrow, people upgrade their account, people leave, they won't withdraw, the one they have withdrawn, they put it back. Come on, we want to be mega investors with mega profits, with mega returns. And this is the time they want to run away. Don't be greedy, please. The last one I'm going to talk about, because it's where team leaders kill themselves and others. Protect your integrity. Integrity matters. You know, majority of people who make serious money on these high programs are those who are good in marketing. You know what? They join early. They know that it's a risk. You know, they know that actually this business is going to collapse. And that's why recently I've stopped some programs that come up. I hardly now. I do like a semi recording of this. I will be reviewing programs now. And even if I join, I tell you, if you want to join, make your research, take your charge, take your decision. I'm not going to, be motivating and shouting. No. Because some people are so interested. Like one of the programs we were running some time ago, that's having problem already. So the man behind it has launched a new program. And he's now recruiting, calling on people. Some people, they're interested to join. Once they join, they start recruiting because they know they want to make the federal commission. Yes. They say, I'm sure I'm going to make money. I know the company will collapse, but let me make money first. Man, young man, friend, think about your integrity. Think about your relationship with people. Will you be happy bringing on people to programs that keep collapsing while you keep making it? Yes, you are making it, because before it collapses, the team you built have made it so much, 100 times of profit of your layouts. What about the people you are putting into this trouble? So that's it. So that's why you don't know, is this a high yield investment program? And it's bound to fail. Please, relationship matters, integrity matters. So that's exactly what I need to let you know. Remember where we started? High yielding investment programs, what it is, and how you can make the best out of it. Now it's time for question. It's a question time because I told you we just started this in this channel, question time, question and answer session. So what this is like, we'll come up with some of these business topics, things you need to know. We'll discuss it the way I'm doing it now. After that, you feel free to ask your question. So you're going to use the comment box and ask any question you want to ask related to this. And by God's grace, I'm going to give you answers. So once again, I thank you for watching this video, taking your time to watch it. Please do not forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you have not done that. Make your comment like I've just said before now, and please do well to share this with others. There are so many people that are lost out there. They are going to fall victims of these scammers. Please share this video with them. Do that. You'll be saving a life. Please do that. I wish you well. I thank you for watching. God bless you.